Alright ladies, as promised, I'm going to show you how to achieve that fawn look that I made for you guys yesterday. I'm starting using our white concealer to apply under my eyes, above my upper lip and below my lower lip on the chin area. I'm going to use a brush to blend all that out. If you have a beauty blender or a sponge, it would probably work better for this application, but I couldn't find mine until after I was done recording the video. So next I'm going to go in with our Snow Shadow Sense and go over the exact same place that I just went over with our white concealer. The white concealer kind of gave me a good base, and now we're wanting to brighten that area up even more. It needs to be super light and pigmented. So I'm going to be applying this in several different layers. Again, you want a corner of the eye, underneath the eyes in a triangular shape, above the top lip and below the bottom lip. And I'm just using my foundation brush to blend that out, but again, I would recommend a sponge or beauty blender if you have that available. Next, I'm going in with our Garnet Shadow Sense and making a few dots on either side of my cheekbones. You want to actually go higher than you normally would when you contour. You want to go above the ear because you want to narrow your face out to make it more deer-like. So again, I'm using a foundation brush just to blend that out. You don't want streaks or harsh lines right now, although we do want very pigmented color, so we will be going in with that again. I'm also doing a little line below my lower lip just to make my bottom lip a little bit more pouty. And I'm also doing the sides of my nose, and normally when you contour you want to do just the sides, but this you want to actually bring up a little bit higher to make the bridge of your nose even more narrow than you normally would, again to make you look more deer-like. So I'm going back over again, like I said. This is buildable color, so if you apply once and then let it set and then do another one, you'll get a deeper, richer color. So that's what I'm doing right now. This time I'm using Mocha Java Shadow Sense, which is a little bit lighter than the Garnet. I'm blending that out. Now I'm going to fill in my brows with the Garnet Shadow Sense, just like I normally do. I'm not doing anything different than the way I normally fill in my brows. So I line underneath and on top and then fill in using an angled brush. Okay, next I'm going in with our translucent powder just to set everything in place. You do not have to remove the top to apply it. You actually just tap on the bottom, but I did that to really pack on the powder. I'm using our Garnet again to do our eyeliner. So I follow the normal lash line on the top and then extend it in the inner corner of my eye and onto my nose to create that animal look that I'm going for. And I didn't apply that line very straight. You could definitely do better, but I was trying to hurry. So definitely erase and reapply if you're not happy with the way it looks. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And on the bottom lash line, again, you just follow the normal water line, but then you want to make sure that there is a gap between where the top liner and the bottom liner come together. You want a little bit of separation there. And I also went back over this with our Onyx or Black Shadow Sense just to bring out the pigment, but I cut that out of the recording. Next, I'm going to apply my falsies, which I did not record how to apply because I'm still not that great at it. So if you need a video on how to apply false lashes, you can find plenty of those on YouTube. Okay, now I'm going in with our Garnet Shadow Sense again and filling in my top lip in that deep dark brown. And I will be applying Candlelight Shadow Sense to my bottom lip because I want it to completely blend out and blend in with the rest of my face. After I've given the top lip a little bit of time to set, I'm doing a second coat of the Shadow Sense on the top lip. And then I'm going to start working on my nose. So using that same Garnet, I'm doing an elongated M shape on the top of my nose and filling that in with the wand that the Shadow Sense comes with. And then I'll be taking an eyeshadow brush and blending it in. Once I'm happy with the way that looks, I'm going to take our onyx or black shadow scents and do the same thing on a smaller section of my nose, just to have a little bit of contrast and more depth to the makeup. And again, I'm just using the wand to fill this in. It kind of looks like I'm sticking the wand up my nose, but I promise I'm not. Okay, so I told you that you do have to build to really get that deep dark contrast that you're looking for. So I'm going back over with the garnet on the contoured areas of my cheeks and forehead again. And just blending that out. And now I'm using the Snow Shadow Sense, and I'm using the wand to apply dots to my face. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just apply them any and everywhere, all different shapes and sizes, until you achieve the look you're looking for. And again, do that to the opposite cheek as well. And now I'm going to use that same snow to again go back over the highlighted areas under my chin, above my lip, and under my eyes. I just really want that those areas to pop. And I completely forgot to blend out my lip and chin while I was recording this. I did do it afterwards, but I forgot to. I got distracted during the video. So definitely highlight those areas and blend them out really well. And I got my little helper with me now, so trying not to make a mistake. She likes to kick and mess up my makeup. So I blended underneath my eyes, but again, I forgot above and below my lip. There's my son Landon. He says hi. And I'm using that translucent powder to just set everything in place again. And now I'm using Sandstone Pearl Shimmer to just highlight above my spots that I did on my face. And I'm also applying just a tiny bit at the tip of my nose just to give it that dewy, wet look that deer always have. And I'm doing the inner corner of my eyes with that as well. So I'm taking that garnet once again and lining the sides of my nose. Again, you want to be more on top of your nose than the sides. I just followed my brow line and brought that down on both sides. You want that to be a really sharp, distinct line. And I definitely could have done a better job of getting that straight, but like I said, I'm holding a baby and she tends to mess up my makeup, so I was rushing to get it done. And that is the finished look, other than blending out my lip. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what other look you guys would like to see. Have a good day.